FBI headquarters, restricted floor. The air is thick with tension. Agents Carter, Ruiz, and Monroe stand before Deputy Director Kane, his expression like cold steel. Rain streaks down the reinforced windows, distorting the city lights into a blur of neon red and blue. Kane's voice cuts through the silence. Someone wanted that raid to fail. He projects intelligence onto a massive screen, data suggesting CIA interference in the warehouse operation. But Carter sees it immediately. The timeline doesn't add up. The data points are too clean, too perfect. He studies the screen, his mind racing through the events of the botched raid. Something is wrong here, fundamentally wrong. Across the room, Ruiz catches Monroe's eye. A shared, silent acknowledgement passes between them. This isn't just about a failed mission. This is a political maneuver, a calculated move to shift blame. The pressure from above is suffocating, and they're being positioned as pawns in a game they don't yet understand. The seeds of distrust are being sown, not just between agencies, but within their own ranks. Kane watches them, his gaze unreadable, letting the accusation hang in the air. The room feels smaller, the shadows deeper. Everyone is a suspect. Meanwhile, in a secure CIA black site bathed in the sterile glow of blue light, Operative Jade stands over Dr. Elara Voss. The encrypted coordinates recovered from the warehouse flicker on Elara's monitor. They've been chasing this signal for hours, believing it was the key to the ghost's next move. Jade's patience is wearing thin. "Anything?" she asks, her voice sharp. Elara doesn't answer. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, running decryption sequences. Then, she freezes. The code unravels, but not into a location. It's a loop, a feedback circuit designed to send them in circles. Elara leans back, her expression a mix of disbelief and dawning horror. "This wasn't a location," she says, her voice barely a whisper. "It was bait." Jade stares at the screen, the looping code a taunting digital ghost. The realization hits her like a physical blow. The ghost didn't just want to evade them. He wanted them all moving at once, the FBI, the CIA, everyone. He was orchestrating their movements, using their own protocols against them, turning their hunt into a carefully choreographed dance. He wanted chaos. Night, and the rain is relentless at the SWAT training range. Holt stands under the downpour, watching his team run drills through mud and simulated gunfire. The shouts and muzzle flashes are distant noise. His mind is elsewhere, stuck on the warehouse, on the ambush that should never have happened. His burner phone vibrates, a secure message lighting up its screen. Just 4 words: check your command chain. Holt's training kicks in. He moves away from the team, shielding the phone from the rain. He quickly traces the message's origin. His blood runs cold. The signal isn't from an outside source. It's been routed through official law enforcement servers, masked by layers of internal protocols. The leak, the betrayal, it wasn't on the street. It came from inside, from above. His jaw tightens, the rain dripping from his face. The leak isn't field level, he mutters to the storm. The enemy isn't just in the shadows, they're in the chain of command. In a dimly lit safehouse, the air heavy with the scent of old leather and expensive cigars, Viktor Dragov faces Luca and Sofia Moretti. The low light glints off gold accents, but nothing can hide the fury in Dragov's eyes. One of their most important convoys was hit, dismantled with military precision. Yet no agency, not the FBI, not SWAT, is claiming responsibility. It's a ghost attack. Sofia, her mind always piecing together puzzles, connects the dots. The anonymous tip they received about a police ambush, the protection intel that guided them onto that specific route, it was all a lie. "He sent us false protection intel," she says, her voice tight with realization. Luca looks from Sofia to Dragov, the implications crashing down on him. The ghost isn't just an informant. He's a puppet master, feeding them just enough information to push them exactly where he wants them. "He's forcing us into open conflict," Luca says. Dragov's heavy frame seems to fill the room. He understands the endgame. An all-out war between his organization and the authorities serves only one person. "If war starts," Dragov growls, his voice a low rumble of thunder, "no one controls it." And that's precisely what the ghost wants. Back at the clandestine data hub, Dr. Elara Voss, guided by a new lead from an anonymous source, has bypassed the CIA's firewalls and is now digging into a different network. She follows the digital breadcrumbs left by the false signal, tracing its core signature deeper into the web. The signal's encryption architecture, She's seen it before. Her screen flashes with a match. It's a classified FBI internal communications protocol, one so secure that only the highest levels of leadership have access. It's a digital skeleton key. Agent Carter, patched in remotely, watches the data stream onto his own secure terminal. The pieces click into place: the perfectly timed raid, the manufactured interagency conflict, the leak coming from the top. His voice drops, a mix of shock and grim certainty. This goes higher than we thought. It's not a mole. It's someone in command. Someone they trust. In an unknown location, a surveillance room hums with silent, predatory energy. A figure known only as the Ghost sits before a wall of monitors. Each screen is a window into the chaos he has unleashed. He watches FBI leadership arguing in a sterile boardroom. He sees CIA analysts scrambling, chasing digital ghosts. He observes SWAT teams redeploying, their movements now dictated by his false intel. And he witnesses the Moretti crime family mobilizing for war. The entire city is a chessboard, and he controls every piece. Slowly, the figure removes a single black glove, revealing a hand marred by scarred tissue. The scarred hand hovers over a keyboard, poised to type the next command. A calm, sin-sized voice fills the room, devoid of emotion. They're chasing noise, not truth. They are all playing his game, and they don't even know it. The final image fills the screen. A classified FBI badge. The name and photo are blurred, identity obscured. But the authority it represents is undeniable. Red text flashes over the badge, stark and final: false signal successful. The screen fades to black, plunging the world into darkness. Thank you for watching this episode. Watch out for episode 4 and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.